Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got him on a crossing route. They bring him down at the 44. It's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Defense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He'll hand it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the play wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up in the 31.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. To the air. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick-6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. Ricky behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch! That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it in the open.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space, look out. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Another great play by this receiver, and I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Chance for the offense to redeem itself after the pick six. First down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
And there's the point after.
This game is won. That ties the game at
7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Has the first down and more. Here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's good as he throws it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game.
First and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And it's a direct snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? The Dogs will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Hand it off. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete on the crossing route. He made the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Going to hand this off. Powers through the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. This college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's White. And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
And the Gators take
Oh,
over.
we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Handoff in a single back formation. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
But they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. Empty set now. 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Georgia Now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete.
When a defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass, if they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dawgs. This offense really clicking.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the try here for the extra point. Knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. Looking for a gap. It's a ball. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! He's subbing with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. 4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The Dawgs will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The return is tackled by this punt coverage team. first play of the drive, knocking up from the 29. No press here. The defense backing away. Short pass finds the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. A running play called on 4th down. Breaking free at midfield. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's White. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. We get the second half started with a running play. Goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground. And if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Give it to the back again. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Setting the tone early when good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Touchdown, Florida, to put them on top now.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. downfield. It's Stockton. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had
a deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They couldn't stop him there.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his fourth interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Close to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still a tie ball game here in the third quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
On the run, it's Webb. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's a fly to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to throw him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Nice grab. It's White. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Frazier. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Breaks into the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Dropping back. It's Stockton. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with... interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks into open space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gators.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
Florida, 35. Georgia, 34.
scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's White. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, catch made by the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dawgs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on a two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Here comes a handoff. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Using his legs, it's Daniels. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. That's good for a first down near the 40.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Stockton. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
They finally stop him, and now he gets to the 16-yard line.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, another touchdown pass to this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. On the move now. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Blitz and a quick sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the fourth sack already in his football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding some room at the 25. He can't stop him. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Looking for a man. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
A special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone. Tackle for a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Chewing clock with the running game. Running through the tackle. Picks up the first, looking for more. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
First down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll run it here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to vet the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The Gators will have to kick it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught over the middle. It's White. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Their run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive